Hey there and welcome. I am going to be teaching you 5 tweaks that you can do to improve your makeup right now. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend that I'm back and I want you guys to join in. If this is your first time, my name is Z and I am super excited to teach everyday Black women how to buy and apply their makeup so that they can feel a lot more confident. I am going to take a moment right now to just give you guys a minute to share while I share this out to my text list. If you're not a part of the BU text crew, then you can do so by texting hello. You can say hey, but whatever you want to say. Um, you can text that to 901-459-2866, and that is where I send text reminders. I might send a makeup tip. I might send links to the next class. So make sure that you are on the BU text crew by texting 901-459-2866. So I'm about to text right now just to remind everybody. Join in the, let me see what I want to say, child. I'm live now. Join in. Link above. We are talking 5 tweaks. Yeah, am I spelling tweaks right? Is it tweaks like TWEAKS or EE? I'm so confused, but that's all right. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, you guys should be able to, you definitely should be able to share. So make sure to share this out. A couple of announcements as we get started. I have a new class coming up. The next class is definitely on this Sunday. Okay, tweaks is correct. Thank you, Miss Joyce, because I'm like, your girl is not about to proofread for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with me. But our next class, let's talk about that. It's going to be this Sunday. It is called New Year, New Beat. So if you are a beginner and you feel lost, this is a perfect class for you. If you have been doing your makeup for a while, but you really want to improve your makeup, you can't understand like how to get that look. Like you don't know how to put your finger on it, but you always say like, I just want that look, like my makeup not popping like, it's supposed to pop. This is the perfect class for you. So I want you to register for the class. You guys, I do have limited spots. Here's why. I have to pay for a certain capacity on Zoom. Okay. And it's just a limit, baby. At some point, I'm not paying all this money for all these, people. So there is a limited capacity. So I want you guys to go ahead and sign up, and you can go to beautyforusclass.com to register. I'm going to put that in the comments. Beautyforusclass.com so you can register for the next class, and it actually is very free. All right, fully free. Also, next announcement is going to be I am teaching a 3-day makeup camp called Basic Beat Summer Camp. Inside of this 3-day camp, you're going to learn everything from top to bottom. Plus, I am sending you your customized makeup kit. You can learn more about that at basicbeatsummercamp.com. Camp is April 14th through the 16th. However, the 3-part payment, let me put 3 up. The 3-part payment plan is going to expire on January 31st. So if you need a payment plan that's in 3 monthly parts, then that is going to expire January 31st. So you want to get in where you fit in. I'm going to put the link here so that you can learn more about Basic Beat Summer Camp and if that is something that you want to participate in, okay? This is definitely for those who like to learn in a more fast-paced environment. 3 days is the best I can do for you. I don't want to bombard you in one day. So 3 days you are really going to learn, and I want to make sure that it sticks. Okay. All right. Everything else, there should be a link in the caption of this live that's going to help you. But I want you guys to tell me in the comments where you're commenting from, where you're watching from. I want to shout out your city. And I want to see you rep your set. But listen, only comment if you have shared the live. Okay. I see some of you are joining on YouTube. Some of you are joining on Facebook. So fantastic. I love, love, love to see it. All right. Miss Joyce is from Arizona. What's up, Arizona? Oh, I got one more announcement. My next announcement is that the students inside of Beautiful Us University who have access to the Look Library are going to get a new look on Friday, and I am so excited. It is a beautiful green smoky eye, and my students are so sweet. They really are. They give me so much grace and so much love, but they really, really were pressing me about how their eyeshadow was going to look on different skin tones. Seeing my skin tone, that's cool, but it's like it's UZ. But what about darker skin complexions? And I understand it completely. So I wanted to grab my friend Jasmine, who is a beautiful chocolate woman, okay? And I wanted to make sure that I did a look on her and show how to apply eyeshadow so that they can show up on deeper skin. So I'm excited to add that look inside of their Look Library, which is really a makeup membership benefit to those who are enrolled. So excited for them to get that on Friday. But anyway, definitely wanted to know where you are watching from. So we got Joyce from Arizona. Y'all go ahead and type in the comments. Listen, make sure you share this out before you type it. BU Nation is in the house. Hey, Sydney. She's from Oklahoma City. And then we got Anisha. Anisha is from the Bronx, New York. I love me some Anisha. Fantastic. So glad you guys are tuning in. Let's talk about these 5 tweaks. Listen, these are simple things that you can do. These are things that you can do right now, tonight. You ain't gotta wait. You can do and make those corrections tonight. I'm excited because I really wanted to not just give you expert opinion. I wanted to give you tweaks that are applicable to those who have no makeup experience. Because sometimes I feel like y'all look at me and be like, well, Z, you do this. And the truth is, makeup is a talent. All right. Talents are things that you have to learn. Okay. They are skills that you can learn. So I would say makeup is a skill. It's a skill set that I had to learn. I had to practice. I had to work it. And now I'm in a position where I can teach you the shortcuts to learning that skill a lot faster. So these tweaks are tweaks straight directly from my students. I asked them what do they feel the number one tweak they had to make in their makeup, and these are all perfect. These are things that you can do right now, but they come straight from the mouths of my students, except one. There's only one that I'm throwing in there. But the other 4 out of 5 are from my students. And these are real Black women who either had no idea where to start with makeup, or they had been doing makeup but just needed to improve somewhere. So I'm really, really excited to share what they said. So if you're ready for number 1, I want you to put 1 in the comments. All right. Put 1 down in the comments and we are going to get started. Don't forget to share this out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you're new here, you guys, my name is Z and I am your melanin makeup coach. I teach Black women how to buy and apply their makeup with confidence. So while you guys are typing 1, y'all, I had a fantastic opportunity today to do an interview on our local news. So I have a link for that really soon. I think it's going to premiere on Monday. So I'm really excited, and I'll be sure to share the link with you guys so you can tune in too. But we did a segment on matte brushes, and it was really, really awesome. So grateful for the opportunity. All right. Hey, Cicely from San Antonio, Texas. Redina from Georgia. Redina, I called you Georgia. Redina, I really thought you was from Memphis. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Marawa is in the comments, y'all. She said, hey, and she also typed number 1. So we are going to start with, no, we're going to end with Marawa's tweak that she suggested. We're going to start with Erica. So my student Erica, the first tweak that we're going to start with is no concealer on the brows. And I wrote no concealer, but using the same skin tone, all right, concealer above the brows. A huge mistake that I see is that the same bright concealer that people use underneath the brow, you're also using it on top of the brow. When actually, if you want your makeup to really look natural, you don't want your face to distract, you want it to really wow, you want to use a concealer that is either the same skin tone or use a foundation, your foundation that's, of course, your foundation should be the same as your skin tone. You want to use that to shape the top of your brows. We want to avoid halo brows. All right. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, no more halo brows. No more halo brows. No more halo brows. No more halo brows. So we're going to use the same tone concealer. All right. The same as your skin tone. We want to use that product, whether it's concealer or foundation. We want to use that on the top. So you can see, if you are looking at mine, that my skin tone underneath my brow is lighter than the product color that's above my brow. Above my brow, I am wearing really foundation. Underneath, I'm wearing a concealer that is about 1 to 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Okay, we got it. We got it. Only one person touching their neighbor, and I just really feel like I need more witnesses than it. Okay, no more halo brows. Thank you, Morale. No more halo brows. Listen, I don't want you to look like a clown. That's why we're here tonight. Okay, that's why we're here tonight. I don't want you to look like a clown. So make sure that you are using a product that is the same color of your skin tone above your brows. All right. If you're watching this live, you should be able to hit a button somewhere on the screen that says live, and that's going to catch you up in real time so that you won't be behind. And then of course you can always go back and watch the replay. All right, if you're ready for number 2, I want you to put ready in the comments. We ready. What we ready. Okay. Number 2, where do I want to go? Where I want to go with number 2? Number 2, I'm going to go with Miss Sheila. Miss Sheila was actually one of my students inside of my Basic Beat Summer Camp. Again, Basic Beat Summer Camp, you guys, is my 3-day makeup camp for everyday Black women to learn. And it also includes the products that you need in order to finish a flawless look. Miss Sheila, after the camp, also decided, you know what, this was so good, I need to get inside the membership too. And so she actually contributed 2 tweaks, but we're going to go with her first one. All right. Hey, Maria. We're going to go with her first one, which is lighting. Listen, everything got to come to the light. All right. That's why when you do your makeup, sometimes you go to the light and be like, this ain't right, because you did your makeup in the dark. The tweak is get a light, purchase a light, buy a light, get a good ring light, change your light bulbs in the bathroom. Those same yellow lights that you had are not going to work. Yellow is going to trick you, okay? The yellow tone is going to trick you that your foundation is actually, matching, when really, because the tone of the light is yellow, it's making you choose a darker foundation. That yellowness is making you grab a darker foundation. But if you have a brighter light, okay, then you'll be able to choose a more accurate foundation. That way, once you get out of the bathroom and you go into the sunlight, everything will be all right. Okay. So everything, everything comes to the light. Hey, sis, everything comes to the light. So you might as well start in the light. Okay. You might as well start in the light first. So we want to have a good ring light. I love the ring lights by Stellar Lighting System. Y'all should have heard me on the phone today. I was trying to call them to get you guys a discount code, an affiliate link, or whatever partnership I can find because I really be pumping them up. Okay. I really do. And I would hate to campaign on them the social media way, but I will. But I am, and that's probably like my third attempt to try to get y'all something. But Stellar Ring Light, I love their desktop light. I'm actually using one here. And then I have an 18-inch ring light here on my right, but it just gives me all the light that I need. My overall light in my room is not enough. It's not sufficient for me to blend properly. Okay, there are so many spots that you miss when you do not have correct lighting. Sometimes it's also helpful to turn off your main overhead light. So right now I do not have my room light on, my blinds are closed, of course it's dark outside. I am just working with these two lights and I can see my face perfectly. I can see where something is unblended, well blended. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. My nose a little crooked today. If y'all could tell, like my little concealer. I don't know what happened. I just started leaning, I guess. I don't know. But my little concealer for my highlight down my nose, it's a little crooked today, but that's all right. But the point is, everything else is blended. And if I didn't tell you about my nose, you wouldn't have known. But that's because I start off with a light. All right. So make sure that you have a light. If you haven't already, make sure you share this so somebody else that's doing their makeup in the dark can also come to the light as well. Let's move on to Numero Trace. Number three. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Let me go with number three. Y'all type number three in the comments while I'm thinking. Which one do I want? Let me check out the ones I've already done. Wow. Did y'all see that? The pen just got happy and just fell apart. All right. Let's go with number three. Number three, I'm going to go with my own suggestion. So my suggestion for number three, which is another tweak that you can make, is just to warm up the skin. Warm up the skin. A lot of times I find that beginners feel that it's safe to just apply powder or I just want foundation because they are looking for the least amount of product possible because that gives them a safety net where they feel like it's more natural if they use less, a lesser number of products. Okay. They are afraid of looking like a clown, looking cakey, looking too made up. But one product that I feel is missing is a product that is a little bit deeper than your skin tone to just warm up the face. When you warm up the skin, it minimizes you looking flat. It minimizes you looking dead. It minimizes you looking like a ghost. It minimizes you looking casket ready. Okay? So, when I talk about warming up the skin, I'm talking about using some kind of powder. A lot of times you guys will see contour sticks. There is the slightest difference between bronzing and contouring, but to me, it is not that important to even make y'all memorize. Just warm up the skin. So I'll show you kind of on my face. If you're looking at the center of my forehead, it is lighter than the tone that is near the perimeter of my forehead. If you're looking at the tone underneath my eyes, it is lighter than the tone that is here inside of my cheeks, right? And what I want to do is just bring warmth because now I'm looking more natural by doing that. When I only use a foundation, that foundation is one tone, and it's going to flatten and erase all of the God-given dimension that I have. And I need to put that back when I'm using a product that's there to even out my skin tone. Really think about that. You're using a foundation or a powder to even out the skin tone to make your skin look a little bit more flawless. But when it evens something out, that means everything is the same, right? However, again, we are, listen, the Lord made us multifaceted, honey. He made us unique. He gave us some dimension. We have color. That's why we are Black women. We have color and dimension to our skin, and we have to add that back after we even everything out. All right. So adding that back is using some kind of deeper powder, something that's darker than your skin tone. Some people like to use a darker contour stick, and I just call it a cream stick that has a shade or that's a shade or two darker. But you want to use that to warm up the skin, and that way you look more natural. Okay? Dropping dimes. Come on, dropping dimes. Radina, that is so funny. Not dropping dimes. Okay, so you want to use something that's going to warm up the skin. And I know. You want to look like yourself. This is going to help. I'm telling you. This right here, warming up the skin is going to help. Okay? All right. Let's go to 4. Number 4. Put 4 in the comments, y'all. We almost done. Almost done. Oh, let me go back to number 3. One thing that I love, and shout out to Christina too, because Christina loves this too. I love warming up not just the perimeters of my forehead or my cheeks. I love warming up my eyes too, because it helps my eyes not to look so flat and puffy. And so while we are trying not to look tired, the fact that we're not adding that warmth to our skin and especially our eyes, we are making ourselves look more tired. So adding the warmth really helps us to look more alive. I'm telling you. So I just had to shout out to my student Christina, because we both love that little, warmth inside of the eyes, because it makes it look like we really did some work on our eyeshadow. And it was just really a swipe of, darker powder. So, all right, now we can move to number 4. And number 4, this is also Miss Sheila's tweak, which is brushes. And I am going to add a layer on top of brushes and say clean brushes. When you have clean brushes to work with, you allow the brushes to do their dadgum job. Okay? But the first step is to stop using the same brush for everything. I am going to scream that to the mountaintop and down in the valley, because your brushes matter. Your brushes are going to help you achieve the flawless look that you need. And one thing that Miss Sheila, I remember Miss Sheila's session inside of the camp was right before I released Matter Brushes, which is my brush line. And I remember her saying, baby, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with what brushes for wood and da. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to get these brushes out, because they really are going to guide you. And so when the brushes finally came out, and I was reading her comment today, and she was like, your brushes were really game changing, in the sense that she knew what product to apply. She knew what brush to use to apply, a specific product. But that's because that's how the brushes are crafted. That is how I crafted the brushes, because I knew that there was a challenge, especially for beginners. So these brushes are numbered in order, but I put straightforward names on there. I ain't trying to trick y'all or nothing. Listen, this say press in foundation. Literally, press your foundation in. This says blend, under eye concealer powder. This says contour and blush. There's no gimmicks here, but they are numbered in order of my tried and true makeup routine. Y'all, I've been doing this thing for 10 years. 11. Oh my God. It's 11 years now. 11 years in the makeup industry. I have missed my whole anniversary, January 11th. But 11 years now in the game. And I'm telling you, it is numbered in order of a tried and true routine. And brushes matter. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I'm not dipping my spoon from the spaghetti to the macaroni because I don't want red sauce in my macaroni. I got to have a separate spoon to stir up my spaghetti. I need a separate spoon to stir up my macaroni, and I need a separate spoon to stir up my green beans, and I need another spoon to stir up my baked beans. I'm not double dipping, mixing, and matching. Okay? I'm not doing it. Because I just don't want to, I won't do that. Same way with your brushes. You want a flawless finish, something and a great experience, you need to get you some brushes and proper brushes that are going to make sense and they're going to help you. Metabrushes.com. Okay? So that's a nice quick tweak. And half of the people don't even need me after buying the brushes. They be like, girl, you put the cheat code right here. I know I did. So go to metabrushes.com. All right, let's hit number 5. This is the last one. Don't put 5 in the comments. I just want you to put important. I want you to put the word important. I want you to put the word important in the comments for number 5. If you're ready for number 5. I want you to put important because I really want you to pull up and hear me on this. I want you to come hear me close. All right. This one is going to be super duper important. Okay. Before I share this, I do want to remind you that my next class is this Sunday. Make sure you sign up. You can sign up at beautyforusclass.com. This class is going to be perfect for beginners. This class is going to be perfect for beginners who don't know where to start, and perfect for those who are already doing their makeup, but you need to know where you're going wrong or how you can improve and really get that look. Y'all know how y'all be saying, I want that look. I don't know what it is. I just want that look. I'm going to teach you how to do that in Sunday's class. So make sure that you sign up. And then my final announcement, while you guys are typing important, is going to be Basic Beat Summer Camp. You guys, the 3-part payment plan ends on the 31st. And if you are interested in learning in my 3-day makeup camp and also getting your customized makeup kit in the mail, come on now, somebody. I ain't never seen nothing like that. That's why I did it. Listen, learn more at basicbeatsummercamp.com. All right. Okay, number 5. Listen, this goes out to Marawa. Marawa said the number 1 tweak, and then she had an amen corner. Radina amened her. The number 1 tweak for Marawa, and I absolutely freaking agree. Intentional practicing. Intentional practicing. I know I'm about to lose a lot of viewers when I said that, but that's all right. We don't want to practice nothing. We want to get it right the first time, and then we do not give ourselves grace to make a mistake. We wait until it's showtime. We wait until the man say, hey, we going on a date tonight. We wait until they say, hey, we got a last minute meeting in 1 hour. We wait until photo shoot is tomorrow and the makeup artist cancel. We wait until we go on vacation and be like, you know what? I'm going to try this look. And we do it blindly. We can't wait till it's showtime. Michael Jordan didn't wait till it was game time to work on this dunk. Steph Curry ain't waiting till it's game time to work on this 3-pointer. I'm not waiting until Thanksgiving to try to make a thing of dressing so I can be embarrassed. I'm not doing that. I'm going to work on that thing. I'm going to practice. I'm not going to wait until it's ACT time to go and start studying on the SAT or whatever y'all studying for. I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to practice. I remember being in high school, going to ACT workshops, to take practice tests to prepare for the real thing. And that improved my score dramatically, enough for me to get a full scholarship for the first 2 years. I ain't telling me it was just a 2-year scholarship, child. I'm still waiting on Uncle Joe to help me with the rest of these loans. But the score was high enough for me to go to school for free for the first 2 years. Okay? Because I practiced before I took the real test. Okay? Intentional practicing is when you set aside a time to make mistakes. It's not a time for panic because you ain't going nowhere. It's not a time for overwhelm because you're giving yourself more grace. If it goes well, sleep in it, wear it the next day. And if it doesn't, take it off. You have nothing to lose. But without intentional practice, you will not improve. You will only criticize yourself and give up. Okay? So, that's something you can do right now. Set aside time. We make time for the things that we want to do. And if you want to improve your makeup, I'm telling you, the number one thing you can do is set aside time to intentionally practice. Now, I'm going to add a little razzle dazzle to that. When you intentionally practice with a coach or inside of a community that's on the same wavelength, you're going to thrive even more. Because now you got a support system to say, hey, girl, that looks good. And that's encouragement. That feels good. So we want to practice more. Or, hey, girl, I think you should try this product. You have somebody that you can lean on for clarity and direction. Z, what did I do? What do you think about this look? Did I do this well? Should I correct this? I tried this. What about this? And I can say, hey, this is what I would do differently. You did a great job, but here's what I could do differently. How valuable would that be to you? So intentionally practicing, but to add a little razzle dazzle, go ahead and get you a coach, a mentor, somebody that you can get into community with, some people that's doing what you're doing. They have the same goal, which is to improve their makeup. And I guarantee you're gonna shoot off a lot faster. A lot faster. So shout out to Morale and her Amen Corner Redina. For number 5. So let's go over these 5 tweaks. Was that good, y'all? Let's go over these 5 tweaks. Number 1, using the same tone concealer above your brows. Game changer. We already touched our neighbor and said, neighbor, no more halo brows, okay? We already touched our neighbors and said that. Number 2, we talked about lighting. Having the correct lighting, you're going to get a head start from the jump. That means that you can see. Listen, I don't want to do nothing. It's only a few things I want to do in the dark, and makeup ain't one of them. That's what I'm going to say. All right, number 3, warming up the face after you have applied your base, which may be your foundation. You might be using powder, but you really need to warm up the face. And one of my favorite things to warm up is really my eyes, because it really helps me to look less tired, more awake. And it helps to minimize that my eyes may look puffy. So I like that. Number 4 was to use clean brushes. Not just any brushes, but clean brushes. And of course, my number 1 recommendation is going to be from matterbrushes.com, because these brushes are numbered in order of a tried and true makeup routine. It works as a system, and you are going to get flawless results much, much faster. And then finally, intentional practice. Practice when there is no pressure. Ooh, that's good. Practice when there is no pressure. That is so good. I just blew my own mind real quick. Practice when there is no pressure. So that's number 5. Okay, this was fantastic. Please make sure you join my next class, which is this Sunday. It's called New Year, New Beat. Jump in it. It's free. Visit beautifulusclass.com. The link should be in the caption of this video somewhere. Also, if you are interested in learning with me, you want to be taught by me, I have a 3-day makeup camp that's coming up April 14th through 16th, but registration is open now, okay? It is open now, and I want you to click the link down in the caption somewhere so that you can learn more. All right, you guys, this has been fantastic. I hope that these 5 tweaks can help you tomorrow, okay? Because I love tomorrow. I'm just playing. But I hope these things can help you immediately. I hope that you found value in them. And if so, please check out our Facebook group, check out our website, our next class. And I promise you, you are going to learn a lot. Until next time, y'all. Peace to the Middle East. Bye.